Hello everybody, my name is Ayoub Hashi. I'm a PhD researcher at the Center of Information and Technology at the University of Architecture and Art, in the north, somewhere in Copenhagen. So today I will be talking about assembly. Assembly is something which is present in all industries, especially in automotive, which is basically getting a lot of components and putting them together to form one product. This process of assembly is well established. Everybody knows how to do it. In most industries, it's completely automated. You're in Germany, visit some car manufacturer, and you would see some amazing robot making something crazy. But we are architects. And when you're talking about architecture and you want to build something like this, I think you have a small problem, You are on site, you get a lot of trucks and trucks filled with huge beams. You don't know how to start, what to put, where to put. And more important, there is no way or a common way to describe how the assembly process would go. Every part of the assembly or the stakeholders, architect, engineer, manufacturer company, and so on, they have their own way of describing assembly. So introducing assembly information modeling, AIM, which is a way of describing how an assembly sequence would be communicated. So obviously it is describing assembly, as I said. It was designed to use very simple geometrical and mathematical concepts, such as translation, rotation, and so on, so that it would be implemented in a maximum of altering softwares. Of course, it's conserving the geometry, it's conserving if there is any fastener, and also the relation between the different components. And this is a typical example of one component which you get from the assembly model. So now the $1 million or euro question is, how would you communicate this to everybody? Here's Comfort as a common platform to which this model would be uploaded, and then everybody can access it and can comment and can raise if there is an issue or download the geometry and so on. So this is what I developed during this intense week. So we have an interface based on Forge where you get that model which is generated elsewhere, and you upload it, you can navigate, you can get the geometry, you can go and have highlight every part, you can get information about that part. You can, for example, if you want, you can flag the part and say, hey, there is a problem with that one, and the other guy get that information immediately. You can also extract, if you want, the relation with other parts so that you would have the assembly sequence, which is the most important in the whole story. So for example, here you see that the yellow part are the part that come before the part that you're selecting and the one that come after. So this gives you an idea about what you want to do. You can as well select the geometry or the simple piece and extract it, and you can download it. So for example, if you want just the little piece over there, go extract, you get the piece, you get whatever bolt you want to put in it, and the number, and so on. You can export it, print it. So probably nobody remembered the title of my presentation. A hint, it starts with participative, augmented, and it's end with assembly. So because we humans are visual and we understand better what's something that we can see and that we can interact with. So what I try to do is, unsuccessfully, unfortunately, to transfer the information from Forge to HoloLens, to have a holographic approach. And it didn't work, but I wrote a hack to transfer it using Unity. I admit it wasn't the most proper code I ever wrote, but hey, it's a hackathon, so what do you want? So next, what would I do if this amazing workshop or hackathon lasted 2 weeks? First thing I would do is I would try to make this work. Jaime already told me that it's up and running, so I will do that maybe tonight, who knows. I would also work on the interface, the holographic interface, because now it's not working at all. And I would like also to implement the animation in the viewer, so that, because the assembly model already have the where each piece, how should it be moved to go to the right position, but it's not shown. So I would like to have that so that it's better communicated. All right, I have 5 last seconds to thank you all for the amazing hack.